Hey guys, Cam315 back at it with another video for you guys, and I am back talking more anime as a whole. We are here with the what I will watch slash review on the channel video um for the winter of anime 2025. Now, obviously, going into the new year, it's 2025. The year went by super fast. But um man, we had a lot of great animes over the course of 2024. A lot of great animes for the course, but obviously you know, can't wait to get into some of the new animes that are coming either back or they're starting for 2025 and yeah, let's obviously get into it. Now, first, I'm gonna go over the fall of anime season and give some thoughts on certain animes that I had watched before, whether it's on my own time or not. So let's go with this. Anyways, also my co-host isn't with here. Usually the last few videos he's been on, but because he wants to grind for his Endless Zone Zero, he didn't decide to join essentially the team. All right, let's get to some of the fall animes of 2024. Dawn to Dawn. It's been a great show. I've enjoyed it. Obviously, I've done weekly episode reviews of Dawn to Dawn. Very much. It's a great series. Again, if you watched my last episode review, episode 11, I do say in that video, like, hopefully we get a season 2 announcement. Um the moment the last episode on Thursday comes out. But yes, I've enjoyed Dawn to Dawn. I love the characters. I love the opening song. That's gonna be the only thing that I'm gonna miss. Like if there's and it's funny because there's some shows that obviously they go on break, they go for the new season and they give us a whole new opening. Listen, all I just gotta say is this. If there Dawn to Dawn's one of the few anime shows that I'm just like, nah, keep the freaking opening one and have it play throughout the entire show. Entire show. The opening by Coco Nuts or something like that. I think that's the band's name is called was amazing. It's great. It's great. I said the same thing about Oshi no Ko. Like I love the season 1 opening. But the season 2 opening is also good too. But I enjoy Dawn to Dawn. And then two, I've enjoyed the way how it's been handled by Netflix. Um, when the episode releases and comes out, Netflix is just obviously they don't know how to use their animes correctly sometimes, but they've been really solid. And plus, I do like the fact that not only you can watch on Netflix, you can watch on other websites like Crunchyroll and Hulu. It's just you have to wait for it to go to those streaming services after a while before, um, you know, before anything, but you can watch it first on Netflix, but you have to wait for a while till it gets to Crunchyroll. So I do like the fact that even though it's on Netflix, it's accessible to other streaming services if you don't want to pay for Netflix, especially with the ads. ReZero, we'll talk about that in winter of anime because that's also coming back for winter of anime. Sarare's Gensoki Spirit Chronicle Season 2. I've enjoyed this season, obviously, with the back half of what we're getting to the climax, I guess, of season 2. But just kind of seeing, obviously, again, spoilers if you haven't seen it, seeing basically our main characters, like I guess Crush, come over from the real world into the isekai world of him, and kind of hiding that identity so far is interesting. And then two, right now where the story's at, right now where the story's at, obviously our boy has to take on the person that killed his mother in the first season and has to save Princess Flora, I think her name was, or whatever. So that's the thing. I think that obviously the princess is gonna eventually. I think the princess already kind of knows because the last few episodes they've been hinting that the princess knows that it's our main character from when they went to school together before he ended up leaving. So that's the thing. Only thing I wish we had more of is him and more of the Celia relationship. I shipped them both. I felt like for this season, after the events of the tail end of the last season, which I won't spoil, I was thinking like, hey man, can we get more romance between those two? Even though technically the guy really has a harem, realistically, he has a whole harem, but like I think Celia's the main girl, but that's the thing. So let's get on with the next. Ari Fueta, Commonplace to World's Strongest season 3. Um, it's been great. I am going to review the episodes. I gotta find time to review them. I've been very lazy. Even if it cuts into the next season, which I know this next there are a few episodes are going to cut into the winter of anime or the winter of anime, but I will do reviews and catch up as fast as I can. I just got to review them out and do everything, right? So, yeah, but I've enjoyed this. I'm also happy that basically Shea is now um essentially now somebody super special to Hajime. And after I saw that, I'm like, I have a feeling like this man's gonna have multiple wives. I think Hajime is gonna have multiple wives. Because at some point he's going to kiss Kaori and he's gonna be like, okay, come on, join on. I think eventually Shizuka will join in on the harem too, and he'll be one of his wives, technically. And I think reluctantly he'll say Tio will be one of his wives. So yeah. All right. Shangri-La Frontier season 2. I have not watched any of the episodes for season 2. I've watched all of season 1, but I haven't watched all of season 2. I know the dub's out, so I'm gonna start watching the dub, and everything. I just have a lot of animes else out on my plate, so that's the thing. Don Machi season 5. Again, it's another show that I've reviewed weekly. I've very much enjoyed what I've been getting out of Don Machi. It has been a great season, and this whole Freya storyline has been phenomenal. Again, I don't know if I'm going to put it over season 4 because season 4 was amazing, but season 5 is definitely up there close. And with the fact that we're getting close to the climax of this season, I definitely can't wait to see where the show's going to go. So there's the thing. Haven't seen Loner Life in Another World. Haven't seen Tower of God still. Haven't seen Reincarnated as Aristocrat yet, so I can't say anything. Let This Grieving Soul Retire. Funny enough, I'm catching up on the show. I was watching a few episodes, but this show is absolutely crazy. This dude is lazy as hell, our main character, but at the same time, he's got like girls all over him too. I do like Tino. Tino is absolutely hilarious. She is a funny character. The other girl, I haven't seen much of Seat Tree yet, but I've seen the clip. She gets a little bit like pushing the borderline lines of almost damn near hentai. The other girl, the pink-haired ponytail girl, she's just crazy. But Tino's my favorite girl out of the bunch of this series. All I just gotta say is this dude is lazy as hell, but he's funny. And what I also say about Tino is when I first saw her character, and I first watched like one of the first episodes, and she was like all over our main character. I'm like, okay. But the one thing that took away from, like, bruh, this chick has like some thick ass thighs. Women, if you want thighs, or you want, I guess, big booty, then look at Tino and work on them thighs. So it's pretty crazy. Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, part 3 has been amazing. Again, this has been another show I've been reviewing weekly on the channel. And that has actually been with my co-host that's typically on the channel. We both love the show. It's just great. Again, you just watching other people's reviews, especially people that read the manga for Thousand Year Blood War, talk about how much more in depth this sees are the series is going on for this arc. It's crazy, man. Nothing else to say. Like, if you're not a Bleach fan, get into Bleach and then watch this shit, and you'll be mind blown. Like, legitimately, anything I've seen in the past, like I like some of the stuff we've seen in the past from the original anime, but like this stuff out of the like this new remake ground up for this direct arc, I'm like, man, please. I'm like, can Studio Pierrot like remake the entire series with this animation, man? My God, I would be completely in like a Dragon Ball Z Kai type of situation. You remake this whole thing from the ground up and you use this animation for like the last few episodes, for like basically the canon stuff. Obviously, you would have not do the filler arcs they had in the original anime, but you get my point. I would love to see the original anime be remade with this animation that Thousand Year Blood War has given us. So that's the thing. Blue Lock, season 2. I've been watching that. I've been enjoying that. I know people have been very critical of season 2 because they feel like the animation is not what it once was, and I guess the characters. Another issue is the fact that people feel like it's been like a presentation slide because characters don't move or anything. I might have to go back and rewatch all of season one to, do that, but you know, I have no issues with it. Maybe it's just me not being picky. But I've enjoyed what Blue Lock's been giving us. Okay, maybe it's not up to the caliber what season one was, but I still think it's good. I still think it's good. But, people out there are saying that Blue Lock has been shitty just strictly because characters not moving and it looks like a slideshow presentation. Um, Now I will say yes, there's a lot of moments in the episodes where characters just are in a stuck position while they're just monologuing, but I have no issue with it. That's just me preferentially, personally. If you have an issue with it, that's fine. You can voice your own opinion. I don't think it's that bad like people saying it, but if movement is only thing that's issue, well then okay, drop the series and stop watching, I guess. But I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed Isagi's journey. Now I'm only watching the dub, so I'm not currently caught up with the sub version. But I did watch the last dubbed episode where they showed the flashback between Rin and his brother Sai Itoshi. That shit hit, man. Damn. And like you can see why Rin kind of has like I would say a brother complex or a hatred for his brother because he wants to prove to his brother that he's everything that his brother said he should not be. But that's the thing. Haven't watched The Healer Who's Banished from His Party is in fact the strongest. Haven't watched that yet. Haven't watched the Notorious Talker. Blue Box. I've been also I've been watching this, and it's a show that I review on the channel. If you want my thoughts on the episodes, it's been solid. And it's 25 episodes. I know in my last episode review, I was wondering if this was going to be just one core season. No, it's a two-core season. So that's the thing. Netflix is handling this show nicely because it's simulcast as well. But I do like Blue Box. If you want a nice romance basketball anime. It's been solid. I do like the romance between the main character and the main female character. Really nice stuff. Obviously our main character is going through some drama now, but we'll definitely see where it's going to go. But I'm glad to see that it's a 25 episode, so it's going to be going into next season, um, and stuff like that. So yeah, and also I think I did see a clip on like Reddit or something that they're doing an English dub. Don't know when the dub's coming out, but yeah. You are Miss Servant. I've been watching it now. I've been watching the dub version. I like this. I like um our main character and I do like the maid. I keep forgetting her name. But I do like it. I think it's a nice romance type of thing between our boy and the maid and stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see. So yeah. Yeah. The one funny episode was the part like early on in the show where like this man is legitimately taking care of a fucking nurse. And the thing is about this show is the maid is actually an assassin. And in this episode, like there's this nurse in school that is trying to take care of him. And this nurse is like her like bitter rival, the maid's, bitter rival, right? And damn near tries to kill her main character because she's like, I need to do this so then, your maid turns back into the freaking assassin she used to be. And I'm just like, what the hell? This shit was crazy. So that's the thing. 2D, 2.5D, 2.5 dimensional seduction. I have to catch up with watching that show. I do know that they're going to that they added a few more girls. I have to catch up with this show. I have liked it. I think it's like it feels like what how can I say? It feels like not my happy marriage. My dress up darling, just I guess with a little bit more, let's just say well, I want to say uncensored shots, but it's more etchy. I know there was parts where Kitagawa got etchy there, but you get my point. I like it. I like the characters, and plus our boy needs to fall in love with our main girl. Haven't watched Goodbye Dragon Life. Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online Season 2. I have been enjoying that. I need to start like binge reviewing this show so I can talk about it on the channel. I will do that. I've enjoyed it. I love it. I haven't watched it because I keep telling myself I need to review the show. I need to review the show. So expect episode reviews, even if it's going to cut into next season and things like that. It's only been 12 episodes, so it's ending. The last episode's coming up this week. Um, I've been enjoying this. I like it. I'm glad that they did a season two. Hopefully, it's good enough as I continue watching to maybe see a season three, maybe. But then again, it's like maybe it doesn't really. Maybe it could just be two seasons and that's it. The dub is also back. It's on Crunchyroll, so that's the thing. I Become a Villainess Who Goes Down in History. This is one of the shows that I kind of regret not reviewing. Um, you know, it's one of those villainess animes, but again, our main girl is so good. Obviously, with the romance going on between her and the Duke is absolutely hilarious because the Duke's clearly hitting on her, and she's trying to play it off like I'm this villainess and everything, and I'm trying to do something, whatever. But it's clear like the main male character that's supposed to be for like the hero in the game is falling for her, and it's absolutely funny. To see by the meantime, the main hero is just like is crazy. So I've enjoyed this show. I can't wait to see where the last two episodes go because I enjoy it so much. And I just hope that the Duke eventually captures her and she eventually just gives in to the man's temptations. Demon Lord 2099, haven't watched yet. Tommy Tina Not with an Amagami sister. I've watched that. I've watched the dub. Oh shit, it's gonna be a two core? Okay. Good. It's gonna cut into next season. I've enjoyed it. I like the sisters. I think my favorite sister out of the bunch is probably Asahi. I don't know. I think she's the most adorable one. While Yai and Yuna, they're both cute in their own ways too. But I think I like her because she's the youngest sister. I don't know. She gives off that cute energy, and plus she's an athletic type of girl. So yeah, I enjoyed this. It's a very funny plotline, but great romance and everything. Definitely can't wait to see where it goes. Haven't seen a do-over damsel. 365 days to a wedding. I have enjoyed it. It's actually an interesting like show. And I know there was like one episode, I won't go into spoilers, but please check this out if you haven't had it. There's one episode that gets like really fucking deep, and it's not in terms of the main relationship. It's actually for like a side character. And it's a really like deep type of thing, which is kind of actually like real life shit, man. I don't want to spoil it because it's such a great storyline. But if you haven't watched it, please do. I do like the fact like it's these two characters that, they really didn't talk, but because they don't want to move different agencies basically go to the United States, they're basically going to get married, and you just see how their relationship grows and like where we're at right now. It's kind of like you can tell they like each other. They're just insecure about their feelings and insecure about, wanting to confess to each other to see like, hey, are we willing to go through with this? Again, another real thing. Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest. I've enjoyed it. Again, me and my co-host have to catch up and review the show as the weeks go on. The weeks go on. Now it is ending in 2 weeks because it's stopping at 25 episodes. I think they're gonna go on a mini little break, let the manga get a little bit ahead, and then they're gonna come back, hopefully. And they do come back and the animation is obviously better improved because I know that's one thing that a lot of people have been, obviously complaining about. The animation for the show hasn't been up to par of what they last remembered Fairy Tail. So maybe they do, maybe they switch studios. Or maybe it's because JC staff has a lot on their plate. I don't know. Could I say like it could be better? Yes. I definitely think you can say there can be improvement made. There's always can be improvement made for animation, but who knows? I haven't watched Demon Lord Retry, I haven't watched Blue Exorcist. Haven't watched Uzumaki. I have watched a little bit of Yakuza Fiance. I gotta continue watching that. It's an interesting show about this Yakuza dude basically getting a wife. I do know the redhead girl. She has a very boisterous like personality, so I do definitely enjoy it. Gonna have to catch up and watch more of that. Ranma 1.5 has been absolutely, again, it's another show that I regret not reviewing on a weekly basis. I don't know how many episodes is gonna run. But my goodness, maybe I'll have to like some point just go back. rewatch the episodes and review them one by one. But these fucking Rama 1.5 is your typical like gag anime, like comedic gag anime. It's absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And I have actually watched some of the classic episodes because of this show. And my goodness, I am enjoying it. It's absolutely hilarious. I do like our boy Akane and Ranma's relationship as it's growing. Especially the fact that obviously it seems like she's clearly into him and he's into her. And then the shampoo storyline that's going on right now is absolutely funny, bro. I love Rama 1.5. If you have not seen this show, it's absolutely hilarious. It's funny. I haven't seen Whisper Me a Love Song. Dragon Ball Daima, I've enjoyed it. It's been good. I'm happy it's a as a Dragon Ball fan, we're here. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea and it's not the Dragon Ball they're looking for, and I know some people don't like it, but again, it's like I say in my Dragon Ball Daima episode reviews. Keep sleeping on it. You'll legitimately regret it. Haven't watched Ron Kamahashi, haven't watched Orb, haven't watched Sashim's show. I have watched Rurouni Kenshin. I've enjoyed this season two. It seemed I can see the dark elements that we're having here, and I definitely can't wait to see where season two is going to go. It's another show of how Kenshin's got to overcome. And the one thing, the last episode that when I have the time to review it with my co-host, I keep begging him, we need to review this, we need to review it. I'm happy that Kenshin and so far Kayori, not Kai, no Kayori, or Karu, my God, have finally reunited. Now I don't know what the outcome is going to be, but can't wait to see where it's going to go. But I've enjoyed Rurouni Kenshin, definitely can't wait for more. Haven't seen any of these shows that you see, and I think that's basically, yeah, I haven't seen the rest of these shows yet. So yeah. All right, let's get on to Winter of Anime 2025, the new year. Solo Leveling Season 2, Arise from the Shadow. I gotta debate if I want. So I did review season one on the channel, not all of season one. Me and my co-host reviewed season one, but we stopped at some point. I'm gonna have to get with him and see if we can like start reviewing the episodes from where we last left off and then review season two. So I gotta do it. But I enjoyed all of season one. It's so good. I'm so excited for season two. No, I did not go to the movie theaters to go see like the sneak peek of the first two episodes. So if you did, hopefully you enjoyed it. But I can't wait for season two and see where our boy Jin Woo's gonna go. ReZero season three is coming back for the back half of the show. Um, Definitely can't wait to see what the hell is gonna be happening in the back half because I think it's gonna be absolute insane content that we're getting. But definitely can't wait to see more. Already talked about Ari Frueta. Shangri-La Frontier is going to be cutting in season two. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really Love You, season two. I'm excited to see this show come back. I definitely can't wait to see more. I can't. This show is absolutely ballistic. My favorite girl is Hikari, but maybe one of these new girls that shows up is going to be one of my favorite girls. But man, I can't wait to see more of these. Apothecary Diary season two. I watched all of season one. I enjoyed season one. I like Mao Mao. She waifu material. Um, and I definitely can't wait to see what's going to happen next. So gonna see. It's gonna definitely. I can't wait to see what the next season's gonna bring. I did see the trailer. It looks interesting. I'll review this on the channel if I'll see if I can review this on the channel. Obviously, I want to. I can't wait to see what's gonna go. Sakamoto Days. This is another anime that's hyped up. It seems like it's gonna be coming on Netflix too. I will review this to see how this is gonna look and go everything, but I definitely can't wait to see everything. I'll read the synopsis. Taro Sakamoto was once a legendary hitman, once considered the greatest of all time. Bad guys feared him, assassins revered him, but then one day he quit, got married, and had a baby. Now he's living a quiet life as the owner of a neighborhood store, but how long can Sakamoto enjoy his days of retirement before his past catches up to him? I know this is another one of those hyped up animes people are expecting. I'll definitely review this in the channel And we'll see if my co-host will join the channel, but I'm definitely intrigued to see what this got. Dr. Stone Science Future. This is going to be the last part of Dr. Stone, the climax. This is the fourth. This is going to be the fourth season, and it's gonna be a split three core, and everything. I did watch the trailer. My goodness. After I watched the trailer, I'm sold. Um, I will review this on the channel. I know I didn't review the show on the back half of the in the back half of the last season that came out. Um, but dude, I watched the trailer and I'm like legitimately like, okay, now that it seems like the guy on the poster is probably the guy that was sending all those that like SOS message. This dude looks threatening, and the fact that it seems like this dude is like building like he's already built like an industrial revolution essentially, and he's got people working for him. It's absolutely crazy. And maybe this is the guy that, you know, did the petrification beam. And when I was watching the trailer, I'm like, okay, this dude's got all the like modern technology that humans have currently. And he looks like a threatening bad guy. And it seems like from what the trailer ended off for the last, it seems like they're gonna go out, they realize Senku's the smartest among the bunch, and they know we can break this little, you know, group if we can kill their leader, which is Senku. And they left off the trailer with like this dude looking like he's gonna get sniped. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's gonna be crazy. I definitely got to review this shit to talk about how good it is and everything. Already talked about tying the knot with the Amagami sisters. The quintessential quintuplets special, two specials. Um, yeah, that's the thing. I've already talked about quintessential quintuplets. So yeah, I can't definitely. I'll check it out, and if I check it out, I'll probably do a review on it and everything. It's a TV special. I'm getting married to the girl I hate in my class. I did watch this the trailer too. It looks very appealing. I might review it just because it seems like it's gonna be a comedy romance show, but it's basically like these two characters that they don't like each other. They hate each other. But then their parents are like, "Oh yeah, we actually arranged you guys to get married, actually." So they have to basically give in to get married and deal with it. Well, in the meantime, this dude's got like this other girl that he likes, or not this other girl he likes, this girl that likes him, and then he got this sister that is in love with him. One of the sister tropes. I know. I saw that and I'm just like, oh, brother, that's gonna go over well. But it seems from the trailer, like slowly but surely, she's gonna get jealous of all these other girls hanging around him, and she's gonna want to go after him and just be like, no, I actually do like you. So that's the thing. Definitely can't wait to see that. I'll be watching that show and I'll be reviewing it. Hold on a quick second, guys. I'll be back real quick. Real quick. Okay, back. All right. My Happy Marriage season two. I did review season one on the channel, but it's probably me just like with Solo Leveling. Because the show's gonna be coming out, I'm gonna pick up where I last left off from season one. I might just watch all of season one back in its entirety. The last episode that I watched, I'll review the episode, and then I'll start with season two. Now, My Happy Marriage actually a few weeks ago did release like a special episode after the events of season one that will lead into season two and everything. But regardless, I love this show. This show is great. It's one of the best romance shows ever. I like Kudo. I like Mio. I definitely can't wait to see more of these two characters and the drama that ends up getting involved with them, especially with our boy trying to protect his girl. But how that's going to go is I will review this show on the channel. What's going to happen is I'm going to pick up where I last left off, and then I will continue to go on. I won't watch any season two episodes, and I'll pick up right where that's. Hopefully that's fast enough. I'll see if I can start doing episode reviews for that and pick up where that went off. So there you go. Um, Unnamed Memory season two. I won't look into that since it's the second season. Possibly the greatest alchemist of all time. Iruma Takami finds himself caught up in the hero summoning, even though he's not a hero, summoned by mistake. Midgard, a fantasy world of swords and magic. Takami is given a chance to start over, though he dreams of a peaceful life, the goddess Nolan grants him alchemy, an ultra-powerful skill that allows him to create anything from holy swords to flying ships. The reluctant adventure begins. Seems solid. I'm gonna probably watch this, probably not review it on the channel, but if the first episode impresses me, then I'll check it out. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. I saw the trailer to this show, and I'm just like, okay, no, no, no. I need to review this show on the channel. Now, if you don't know, I don't even need to look at the freaking or read the damn synopsis. So I watched the trailer. It's on Crunchyroll. So basically, you have this like guild receptionist girl, and it's funny because every time you watch some like these isekai shows or these like fantasy mythical worlds, you are a guild world, you always have the guild receptionist. And typically the funny part is the guild receptionist always is like eye candy and everything, right? They're not really a focus. They may like be like eye candy for our main character and they may fall for our main character too. Like for Demon like or not Demon Slayer, Goblin Slayer. Like the guild receptionist is high head over heels for our boy Goblin Slayer, right? Well, now we have the guild receptionist being the main character. So basically, in the trailer, from what I'm seeing, I saw is she's a guild receptionist, but she's like told she's got to work essentially like a crazy amount of like overtime, and she ends up freaking, getting pissed off by this. So she just takes her anger out on just being basically a goddamn like solo player, and she legitimately go up in these dungeons. She starts kicking these bosses' asses. I saw the trailer. I'm like, I gotta review this shit. I'm gonna like this character. It's gonna be absolutely hilarious. It's gonna be funny as hell. So, um, go check it out if you need to go see it. Okay, right? Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf. It's another show that I watched the trailer of. I don't need to go into synopsis. It seems from what the trailer gave me, it's basically like this elf comes over to the real world or something, and she basically is getting adjusted to life here. And it seems like there's gonna be like a romance between our main male character and the elf as he shows her more of Japan. Seems really cool. I might talk about this on the channel. If not, I'll just watch it on the side to myself. But it starts to impress me. I'll have to talk about it. Meta Kuroria is impervious to my charms. For Mona Kawai, winning hearts and turning heads comes naturally. Everything changes when Madoka Kurokawa, a new transfer student, arrives. He won't give up Mona a second look, and it turns her life upside down. Mona tries everything she can do to try to win Madoka's over, but even going to the extremes of time. Tune into the new rom-com about a Queen Bey unfazed and an unfazed boy among school halls. This could be definitely comedic anime right here. We'll see where it goes. Maybe I'll review it. We'll see. Bogus skill fruit master. About that time, I became able to eat unlimited number of skill fruits. In a world where eating skill fruits grants special powers, light, a boy who seeks to become the world's greatest adventurer obtains a fruit master skill. A bogus skill specializing in fruit cultivation. Eating skill fruit results in death, and there are no do-overs. Meanwhile, his childhood friend Reina, who promised to become an adventurer with him, achieves S rank record in time gap, and the gap between them widens. He spends his day farming and training with Zora, but one day he accidentally eats a second skill fruit and he doesn't die. He avoids certain death and learns incredible power, fruit master, so he can eat as many skill fruits. Seems like an interesting show. Um, Definitely can't wait to see what that has to offer, but that could be a funny show. Maybe I'll review it if I like it on the channel as well. Ben Henko, the elf girl's cat is secretly an S rank monster. What the frick? It's edgy. A proud knight slain finds himself alive, more than reincarnated in body of fearsome behemoth, as if he wasn't confused enough by this tum of events. Apparently, a behemoth cubs look exactly like adorable kittens. Even in the rest of the world, sees him as a soft, cuddly. He has an honorable, noble, unstoppable S-rank monster, both in which he will put to the test as he fights to protect the beautiful wife who's taken him as her pet. I'll check this out. And yes, it's on HI Dive. Um, Makes sense. Ecchi anime always go on high dive. Every given worthless appraiser class, I'm actually the strongest. Oh, I wanted to read the synopsis. It seems like it's one of those animes where it's like this character gets this isekai character where he has like the super strong skill. Nothing else to talk about right there. I'm a noble on the brink of ruin, so I might as well try mastering magic. While innocently enjoying himself after work, one man's life changes forever. He wakes in the body of Liam Hamilton, the youngest son of the noble house on the brink of collapse. Amid the chaos, Liam realizes finally it's time to learn some practice magic. Once it begins, it takes his of life for an even bigger turn. Can Liam master magic and save his noble family? The aristocrat fantasy begins. Could be an interesting story with where we go there. Orb. I haven't seen it, so can't say much of anything there. I left my A rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths. It's a back-to-back two core. Um, Yuki, a red mage, angrily declares he's leaving Thunder Pike, the A rank party he's been with for 5 years, because he's fed up with being insulted and ridiculed by other members. While searching for a new party, he runs into his former students, Marina Silk and Rain, all girls. Including encouraged by their admiration of him as a teacher, UK leads them in completing several quests that show his own extraordinary manner while bringing out the girls' abilities to their fullest. Then, through the adventure broadcast, an artifact known as Camelot Clover becomes well known throughout society. The party's dream to conquer the achromatic darkness, the most challenging dungeon of all. But as they take on other dungeons in hopes of achieving the goal, they gradually become entangled in the chaos that threatens the whole world. That could be interesting. I might have to review that on the channel too. Definitely we'll see. Don't watch, well, I watched Fate. I haven't watched all of it yet. Headhunting Another World, The Salaryman to the Big Four. Um, it feels like one of those. I forgot what the one anime, but I'll say this: it's gonna be interesting to see where that's gonna go. Um, I won't. I probably won't review it on the channel. It seems like this guy gets isekai'd. He's a salaryman that's gonna be, I guess, laying down the laws in this reincarnated world that he's in. Already talked to Rurouni Kenshin. Can't wait to see what the back half is gonna give us. I have a crush at work. Um, Yui Mitsuya and Magu Tatsu she aren't just any coworkers. They totally have the hots for each other. His helpful yet humble attitude makes her giddy, and cuteness level leaves him grinning like a fool. Problem is, they're trying to keep their new relationship under wraps to avoid making things awkward at work. But seeing how they can't keep their hands off each other, they run the risk of spilling their little secret of each other with each passing day. Oh, so I'm guessing these characters are already hooked up, and they got to hide their relationship, but at the same time, they just can't because they love each other so damn much. Could be interesting. I'll probably watch that on the side because it's seems there's a lot of romance. My God, there's a lot of romance animes. Living with an otaku need in order to protect an ordinary businessman. Tsukasa from Demons and a genius Kunoichi signs a master servant contract with him. One condition: she stays with him. Despite her cool appearance of defeating demons, Shizuru is an otaku need who spends all her time playing video games, while Shizu is spoiled by Tsukasa leading a lazy collaboration life, the quirky Kunoichi and together romantic comedy about living together with a genius who is an otaku and a neat. I might have to check this shit out because this thing seems funny. But my goodness, there's a lot of romance animes. Ubel Blatt. Rumors stir throughout the land when the wielder of the black sword draws his dark blade. All who will stand in his path are torn asunder. Konzel, the mysterious young boy who carries the black sword, undeniably wields it with exceptional skill, but can he truly be responsible for bloody rumors? Pursued by the traitorous lances, four powerful warriors have been defeated by seven heroes. The strength of the young swordsman will be tested to the limit. Okay. Could be an interesting show that I might excuse me, that I might check out. Um, Honey Lemon Soda, another romance anime. I did see the trailer. It's another romance anime. Definitely seems like our two main characters are definitely romance. Again, we'll see. It's a lot of romance shows. Daily life of a middle-aged online shopper in another world. Another harem anime. I probably won't check it out. You know, well, I'll check it out on my own time, but probably not review it on the channel. Toilet Bound Hanakatu now. Don't watch that. Magic Maker, How to Make Magic in Another World. Probably won't watch that. Um, don't watch Blue Exorcist. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. Okay. I might have to review this on the channel because I do like Power Rangers and it came off Go Loser Rangers. So definitely we'll see where that's gonna go. Um, it's basically like I guess a Super Sentai Ranger going into an isekai world. Hilarious. Can't wait to see where that goes. I'm gonna have to review this on the channel too. A lot of stuff that I say I'm gonna review on the channel, and then I don't get to review on the channel because I'm too lazy or I'm too busy. Blue Miburo, it began in fall, so can't say much of anything. Um, Grisela Phantom Trigger was once Mihami Academy, a sanctuary for young girls, and now has been transformed into SWORD, Special Organization for Research and Development, training school dedicated to fostering talent for national defense. Reina and Maki specialize in firearms. Toka and Gumi excel at sniping. Chris handles explosives and data processing. Okay, so what I get here is from just even the bits. It's like a girl's front line. It's like the freaking Girls Un Panzer. It's like Strike Witches, I'm guessing. It's basically a bunch of girl characters in this one school that are learning together, blah 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 blah. So there you go. Fell in love with an Okinawan girl, but I just wish I knew what she was saying. Another romance show. I might check it out on my own time. Oh, look at that. Villainess anime. From Burka to Villainess. Dad's been reincarnated. A 52-year-old servant gets reincarnated as the villainess and main character. Oh, I got it. I watched this trailer too. This seems interesting. It's on High Dive from what it looks like. I'll check it out. I'll review it on the channel. I need to review a villainess anime. It's been a while. And plus I regret not reviewing the goddamn My Villainess anime from this past season. Promise of the Wizard. On moonlit night, Akira finds herself in a magical world where wizards and humans coexist. Every year they must face an enormous deadly moon that attacks the planet. Their only hope lies in the wizards of the sage appointed to fight the supernatural threat. But Akira soon discovers she wasn't summoned by chance. She was chosen to lead them in battle. Interesting. Interesting. Um, I have not watched the new remake of the One Piece Fishman Island arc remake, so when I do, I'll do. I want to escape from princess lessons. There's a lot of romance animes this season. What the heck? Letitia Dorman, daughter of a duke, is less than thrilled to be engaged to a crown prince. Betrothed since childhood and trained to be the queen, she's always hoped Prince Clark would fall for someone else one day. So when he shows up at a ball with another woman, Letty speedily retreats to the countryside to start a new life, only for Clark to appear determined to win her heart. Oh, okay. Interesting. Zenshu. After graduating from high school, Natsuko Heroes starts her career as an animator. Her talent quickly flourishes, and she makes her debut as a director in no time. Her first anime becomes a massive hit, sparking social phenomenon and earning recognition and an up-and-coming genius director. Her next project is set to be a romantic comedy movie themed around her first love. However, having never been in love herself, Natsuko struggles to understand the concept of love, and as a result, she's unable to create the storyboard, causing the movie production to come standstill. One day, she passes out while working on her storyboard and wakes up in the world of her favorite childhood anime. A movie, Tale of Perishing. Okay. Flower and Asura. Okay. Oh, it's just one of those shows about reading there from what how many minutes we got left to go? Music. Oh, another anime done by Toei. Interesting. Um, mm, mm, mm. There is a lot of romance animes. Anyways, I'm falling in love with you. It's July 1st, 2020. Um, well, if that's the case, then COVID should technically be happening there. It's having the worst 17th birthday ever. She's missed her chance to get close to an older student she admires. I mean, and her parents didn't even remember that it's her birthday. Worst of all, there's a new and unknown infectious disease making the rounds, so all the club tournaments and school trips have been canceled. She's convinced she'll never have the dazzling. Okay, so it seems from the synopsis, are they hinting at COVID being a thing? Because they did say July 1st. 2020? Yeah, COVID was a big thing at that point in time. So I'm guessing that infectious disease is they're referring to as COVID, but they probably don't want to say COVID because it's a touchy subject because a lot of people did die due to that disease. Pretty bold move that they're doing that and they're placing in the year 2020 because look, I'll check it out. I don't know based on how it goes. Maybe I'll review it on the channel, but I'm like if it's 2020, then legitimately it's got to be how am I say it's got the thing's got to be COVID. Hold on a quick second. Sorry, I had to make sure my PlayStation 5 didn't turn off. Uh, Emiku MD, Doctor Detective. Seems interesting from the thing. Supervisory Department of Diagnostic Pathology handles the care of other physicians deemed too difficult to treat. It's also where bizarre mysteries surface from unexplained illnesses to strange murders even police can't solve. At the center of it is Takeo Miku, a brilliant doctor determined to reveal the shocking truth behind these anomalies. Interesting. If there's like one ongoing storyline, I'll definitely check it out and review the show on the channel. Medalist, not a sports anime. Don't really care. Doesn't look interesting. It's like ice skating, but it seems like it could be the thing. Tsukasa, whose dreams were crushed, Inori left to fend. These two share a dream. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of get it. Soul Care Hotel. Place between life and death, where souls are unable to decide whether they want to move to the afterlife or return to the present moment and rest their wings. The protagonist, Neko Sukihara, wanders into Tasso Oto without remembering why or remember who she is or why she's there. Guided by hotel staff, she's led to her room. The items related to the customer's memory in these rooms might serve as clues to help the customer regain their memory. While searching for a way to return to the present world and remembering who she is, she encounters a certain incident. Interesting. Interesting. And then Momentary Lily. Robotic invaders wipe out all life, but Rain fights to survive using her powers. With no memory, she roams the city until she meets five other young women with unique abilities. Together, they make the most of their lives cooking delicious meals between battles with mechanical monstrosities. They uncovered secret powers and they find strength in their friendship. So, yeah. Regardless, I think that's it. That's a lot. Um, I'm definitely going to be intrigued to see if my camera can focus. There we go. I'm being intrigued to see where these animes go. Again, like I said, there's a lot of animes that I said I would review, but I probably won't get to them. But we'll see, we'll see. Again, I try to be as consistent I can, but again, when you work a 9 to 5 job, it's definitely hard to review everything. But I'll get them out as fast as I can. And then like for the shows that I'm still on catch up on, like SAO, Ari Fueta, and then even have My Happy Marriage and Solo Leveling, definitely talk about those and review them and get them out as fast as I can, as possible and as fast as I can. But anyways, that's it. I'm the guy for here. Catch you guys in this video. Till then, guys, stay safe out there and have a great rest of your day. Now, on this video. Till then, guys, peace.